Hello everyone and welcome to the second video in the Pleasant Valley Fences version 2's introductory series. In this video we will be discussing some more of the new features, and we are going to start out with some factories. Here we are at the fuel factory. One of the new additions to the map is the scale feature. When a user drives up onto the digital scales, they can weigh in. You just park, your vehicle is measured, and it shows now that on the right scale statistic that I delivered 7.9 tons. Once the vehicle's weighed in, you go in and you drop off. Here at the fuel factory, I'm dropping off some sorghum, just a little bit to show you. And that is how the basics of a factory. We put up gates so there are entrances and exits on most of them now. There are 3 factories that are definitely unlocked in the beginning: your fuel, seed, and fertilizer factories. And you got the little boxes next to it to tell you what's processing. You can see I have some fuel I preloaded in there in the save game, and the sorghum I just dropped off. Still needs sugar cane and corn to start producing more fuel. That is the fuel factory. You have to make all your own fuel. And here we are at the seed factory, Park Seed Company. Works pretty much the same way. We have a scale at the Park Seed. Drive up onto the scale, and you'll get measured. The weight comes up, adds it to the total. This will keep track of everyone's weights on every scale, so there's different statistics for each user. You can bring up your statistics by hitting the asterisk key on the number keypad, and you can bring up overall statistics by using the semicolon key on the keyboard. One thing is, there are a lot of factories on this map. The scale, as you can see, the window is only so big. It will work. They will just scroll off the bottom if one user tends to use more than, I think it's 12 or 13 of the scales. And there is a way to clear the scales. I'll cover that in the PDF file when we are done with the video series. I don't have any, but this is the manure truck, the silver manure tanker, and the fertilizer. You would dump it here, and fertilizer pickup is right here. One of the things about the seed factory is that I forgot to tell you about, that just about any crop that is not a root vegetable can be dropped in there to make seed at a 1-to-1 ratio, and the fertilizer factory will make fertilizer as well at a 1-to-1 ratio out of liquid manure, solid manure, silage, or mushrooms. One of the new things that's very big part of this Fences version 2 is the mod customization. Each farm has its individual colors of mods, so you can distinguish yours from the rest. And the mods have also been made to be very much more multi-purpose. Now all these tankers here are running out of the same file, zip file, same mod file, and the only thing that's changed is the color. So the rest of the mods use the same files to save on servers where lag and all those server issues. Basically, all these tankers take up very little extra server resources because they're all running every single file the same, except for the coloring of the tanks. And that's the way all our mods now work, is the server room for each farm, and they reduce resources quite considerably. If you see me actually resources stuttering just a little bit, it's because I am uploading the part 1 video right now as I'm doing part 2. Okay, here we are back at the fuel plant. I wanted to show you a couple more things. I'm going to just drive over to scale because I got an empty tanker. We do start you off with some tanks down here at the fuel plant that are fillable. And they just hook on the back of a tractor. You can distribute one to each farm when you're ready to go. Eventually you'll be able to upgrade into bigger fuel tanks that are permanent on the properties. We'll show you that at some point. I wanted to show you the new tankers. These tankers are very multi-purpose. This tanker will hold fuel, and this again is to conserve bandwidth and stuff on the server. As you can see, I have the Shell logo on the side. If I were to load milk, it would have a milk logo. It also takes water, and this tanker will also take any of the liquid products from the factories, such as Pepsi from the Pepsi factory, beer from the beer factory, any of the straight liquids. Rule of thumb, if it's a straight liquid, you'll be able to move it in this truck right here. You will also be able to move most of the other stuff in the box trucks that we'll show you later, but you will not be able to move the dry goods you will not be able to move in this tanker, just the liquid goods. And I wanted to show you here, as you can see, you see lots of walls when you first come in this map. You do not have factory access to any of the factories until you purchase them. As you look around, there will be more walls popping up where the areas are blocked off. But I will show you one of the newest features. Again, very big important feature is the Century 21 building. Century 21 is your location to unlock all sorts of things in the valley. Quick look, we'll go in and we'll start. All your farm upgrades are available here. There's the bread factory. I am going to unlock these as we go so I can give you a better tutorial. Textile factory, juice factory, Pepsi factory, which is the old Pepsi factory on the PV4 and Pleasant Valley Fences 1 map, just converted into actually creating product now. Same with the Frito-Lay factory. Popcorn Sutton's, whiskey. A northern bread factory. We have 2 bread factories, one in the north, one in the south. Black-cap bird seed, which is one of the cheapest and probably one of the first ones you'll get. Hops and Props turns hemp into hops for the beer factory. Let me tell you, there is a ton of this stuff, and it will take you some time to advance through. Farms have viable... Oh yeah, the manure sell point at Patrick's Manure Hauling is a new feature. It sells hourly over time on the server. It's a great feature. We have a few of these, so that when it's dumped in, people come on throughout the day, they'll get a cut as long as there's still supply. Straw storage on your farms. One of the things I wanted to make a note of about this version is one of the issues that always comes up is certain people on certain farms getting way ahead of the others and the game getting a little bit off balance. What we have done with the buyable objects now is that if someone was to purchase the straw storage, for instance, it is unlocked on all the individual farms, not just that person's. So it keeps everybody growing at the same pace and not left behind on their individual objects. Mixed ration is the same way. And we have a small shed number 1, one on each farm. Small sheds 2, one on each farm. The Sam Adams Brewery. Grey Goose Vodka, that's right nearby. Board and cheese. Manure storage for each farm. Manure pits on each farm get unlocked. Paste salsa. Water supply. Opens up a water tower on each farm. Large sheds on each farm. Culligan Water Factory, it's a water treatment facility that's needed for treated water to bring to certain factories. Fuel storage on each farm, I was telling you about that before. We'll open up gas tanks on each of the farms. That's these here, Lakeside Manor. Oh, Campbell Soup is the biggest factory on the map. We'll get that one. The Lakeside Manor, the Cathedral, the basketball court, business complex, apartment complex, office building, soccer stadium are all just for show when you get everything else done and you don't have anything to spend on. There's a cement factory, Lafarge Cement. Del Monte Canned Goods Factory. The Market Building, a very interesting building. We will discuss that in a new upcoming video because we're already running out of time. A new teleport system. McDonald's. Oil mill and poppy dispenser. Those last ones are specialties that I will go over with you in the next video. It's amazing how much time flies when you're going through here. The next place I wanted to show you real quick is we'll unlock the gravel pit. As you can see, all the factories unlocked. You have to purchase the gravel pit also. The gravel pit is all new for this video, and it will be the biggest surprise where we'll start off in the next video. I will just give you a quick peek of the gravel pit and get your whistle wet for the next video by showing you the first product we need to get, which is down in here. New product called coal. And I'm gonna park here and we'll leave you with that. Keep you coming back for more. Thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for part 3.